All right, guys. So we're going to talk about how to get out of a rut. Now, just recently, I was out a week in Uruguay, and I had my own rut. Let me tell you. So I wanted to share how I've been able to get out of that, how I've been able to get back on track. And look, by back on track, I mean it could be just as little as thoughts back in alignment, back working, and taking action, and just really following your conscience, right? So it doesn't mean you fall off, you get fat, you lose all these things. Like none of that stuff. It can be anything, but for me, it's not that. So let's dive on into it. Now, start with the daily, guys. You have things that happen that feel like sometimes it feels like the whole world is on your shoulders, right? Everything's going wrong. And it's important to understand that there are things that are in your control and there are things that are just not in your control. So you have to look at the controllables, right? What can you control? Okay, what time you wake up, how you invest your thoughts, what you think, how you take action, what you take action on. Do you go to vices? Do you go and try and build yourself? What do you do with the things that you can control, right? So it starts with 24 hours. So you have this new day, it started. Maybe yesterday was a character building day, things didn't go your way, etc. Right? Normal. Now, you want to start by really just focusing on stacking daily wins. And I always talk about this, and it's so important because you might feel like, you watch social media, you look, someone's got something else, and you feel like, fuck, I'm 10 years behind, right? This guy's 5 years younger than me, he's got everything. But it's important to understand that everyone is just has the same 24 hours. So when you were able to really make yourself proud by waking up early, by going to the gym, by eating correctly, by taking those actions that you've been putting off that you have to do, you're going to still start to build more confidence with yourself. You're going to start to be more proud of who you are instead of sitting there, scrolling all day, which highly recommend you stay away from your phone. You just really just focus on doing things, right? Just be present with where you are, not trying to scroll and look for something that's better and a cheap dopamine hit. It will not serve you, and you won't be proud of yourself if you just invest your time that way. So really just simplify everything, right? You got 24 hours, you got this day. Okay, what am I going to do? What can I control? How am I going to attack this day? Now, you want to start by just, if you're sitting down, if you're laying back, you're watching a movie, you're not really doing shit, or you're scrolling on social media, it does not help. It does not provide a solution. So you have to get up and move. Go for a walk, go get a coffee. You're going to run into people, you're going to see certain situations, you're going to see life. Like, you might just think things are shit, and you walk outside, especially if you're here in South America, and someone's got it 10 times worse than you. You're like, fuck. I saw a guy this morning on the way to the gym, and he was looking through a bin for food. Like, fuck. I got nothing to complain about, right? It's a daily reminder. I'm grateful for what I have, thanks to seeing that and understanding and seeing that perspective, right? So control what you can control and just stack daily wins. Make yourself proud at the end of the day when you go to sleep. Now, elevate your consciousness. You guys know that this is a big one for me. Now, everyone, all of us, all operate in consciousness. We go from up to down throughout our whole lives, right? Throughout the whole day, even. So there's a good quote by Nikola Tesla, and he says, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So when you've noticed you've gone for a good workout, you've pushed yourself, you've gone for a good run, and you just have this high frequency, right? You've got this dopamine hit after a workout, after pushing yourself, because you're now in a frequency of what they call the flow state, right? So you're in a flow state where all these ideas come to you, all these solutions come to you. And this is why I train every day, is because it elevates me to a consciousness where all I see is solutions, all the beautiful blessings that I have in my life, and all the great opportunities that I have in front of me, right now. So that's why I do that. And that's why it's important that you also do that, so that you can elevate, right? Especially if you're at a low frequency, you need to move, you need to go, you need to go and do something, right? Clean the house is even a therapeutic way to really just get yourself in a flow state where you look around, everything's clean, you think clearer, you're proud of yourself, you've done something small. Even if, you go get a haircut, something as small as that, it just changes how you think, right? Now, it's not to say that the problem is just going to go away, but you're going to feel better about yourself, right? Now, all of us operate from levels of consciousness constantly floating between low and high, like I said. So it's important to understand that, oh, fuck, this thing just happened. I'm now feeling fear. I'm now feeling grief. I'm now feeling whatever it is, all these low level frequencies. So it's important to be conscious of that, because when you are, you're like, okay, what can I do about this to elevate my consciousness? I know my life is not shit, right? I'm aware of that. This situation might not be great, but I know that I can get myself to a higher frequency to look at solutions. So I have to go serve me, right? And go work out whatever it is. Now, as I said, you're going to see all the solutions. You're going to see the blessings in your life when you elevate to a higher frequency. So one thing from one of my mentors was Watson, he says, don't assess your life from a low frequency. So you might have it all, right? You might have the Lambo, the money, everything. And something's happened and you feel, fuck, like life is shit, this, that. But it's only because that person is in a low frequency. You can have nothing, absolutely nothing, be on the street, and then you have a workout, you're going to elevate your frequency. You cannot help but think positively, but to think solutions and how great your life is and what blessings you have that you're breathing, whatever it is, right? So think in terms of consciousness and levels of frequency. Curate your diet. So important, guys. I'm going to go into more about your circle and people around you, but everything you listen to, right? If you're eating shit, you're going to feel shit straight after. You're going to have that feeling of regret, right? If you're listening to things that are negative, if it's people around you, what are you listening to? Music, is it sad music? Is it, what is it? Everything is so important because it creates your reality. What you eat, what you listen to, straight away. If I have a bit of a rut or, what they call a compression period, I'll listen to anything on success, opportunities, solutions. Fuck me, these neighbors are doing a lot of improvement on their house, but you guys know what I mean. You listen to successful people talk about opportunity, believe in yourself, all these great things, right? It's going to feed that for you. But then you have to also be very conscious about what you think of. So what I like to do and what's helped me a lot is I think of something like I'm the baddest motherfucker, right? I'm the baddest motherfucker. I just focus on that. And I might have it as a screensaver, right? I might write it somewhere, put it on my laptop, my phone, so that it reminds you. And then eventually your subconscious mind it's feeding it. So eventually it's going to start to believe it. Now, once you do that, everything is just, it can't stop you, right? You just have that strong, firm belief. Assess who you're surrounding yourself with. So this comes back to your diet as well. Who you surround yourself with. You surround yourself with losers that complain about everything in life, about their problems and all these things that are going wrong in their life. Guys, energy, thoughts, beliefs, actions of those around you is contagious. So if I surround myself with people that just go out, do drugs, and I have a bad time, I have a bad moment, even though I might be strong and disciplined in other moments, I may fall to that shit because of the people I hang around with. So it's important. Actions, beliefs, how do they think? Do they have a victim mindset? Guys, I don't surround myself with people that have a victim mindset because I understand that it's contagious. So that shit's going to leak into my mind. And then I may start to believe that bullshit. I don't want that, right? It doesn't serve me and my best self. Now, who you surround yourself with really does determine where you go in life. I won't go into that, but you guys have seen a lot about that. You are the product or the outcome or the person of depending on the 5 people that you hang out or spend the most time with, right? We all know that. So be conscious of that and really curate that. Who are you investing your time with? Now, when you're in a vulnerable moment where your character is malleable, when you have a time of compression, that's that time where your character is really malleable, where it can change a lot, right? You might have lost 10K. You might have gone through a breakup. That's usually where a lot of people have these moments where they choose the vices and then they get stuck with this vice because that's what they chose to run to when the reality wasn't so great, when they experienced problems in life. So who you hang around with can really affect the character that you become, better or worse, okay? You want people that are going to tell you, hey, this is what you need to do, go and do that. Hey, you keep telling me about this problem. You are just seeking attention. What are you actually doing to get a solution? Compression versus expansion periods. Now, it's important to understand that and look back and reflect on when you had your hardest times, right? When you had the failures, the setbacks. I'm grateful for all those breakups, all that shit, because it helped me become stronger, become smarter, see success, right? All those things are necessary, but it's important to understand that following these periods of compression, that you're gifted, you're going to find periods where things just go up, right? But it's important to understand that you control the daily, okay? Don't let go of the daily, because if you're on and off, you're not consistent with things, you don't follow your daily routine, you're going to fall off and you're just going to have little spurts of motivation and all this shit, right? You need to stay consistent with that character, that best version of yourself, in order to see that expansion period. So I've told you guys as well, you're gifted challenges, you're gifted hard times to grow. So all the hard times that I've been through, those have helped me the most. For that time period, it didn't seem like it was like, fuck, this is, a shit period, but it was really a character building period. So go hard. When there's a compression, what's your self-talk, right? Fuck, I'm the baddest motherfucker. I believe in myself. I know I'll get past this. I'll overcome this. This is gifted to me. I'm going to become 10 times stronger. Success is coming. Whatever it is, right? How do you talk to yourself? Just go hard, because an expansion period is coming. Growth is coming if you stick to the daily and stack the daily wins. So guys, that's it for now. Hope you guys found value in it. If you guys want to learn how to build the best version of yourself in mindset and physique, I have a program. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. Otherwise, you can follow me there for exclusive content, stories, etc. But hope that you guys have a great day. Talk to you soon.